You just have to worry about who you need to become as you're going to sleep at night and impress the subconscious mind with this new version, and then you attract it and it all comes to you. You will know what to do. You will know exactly what to do and when to do it, okay? That's how I manifested everything into my world. And if you'll believe in, that imagination creates reality, and that you can just simply create a vision in your mind and create that identity. When he visualized seeing himself at the top of the list, he said he was just doing the best that he could. He was up night and day. He was working. He would spend endless nights working, campaigning, doing all these different things, and he created this version of himself that couldn't lose, that was the smartest person in the room. And that's what visualization does. You must create a new version of yourself. Like, he visualized himself being an entirely different person in front of that audience, in front of Arthur Murray himself in Las Vegas. And he was talking, and talking to the audience and feeling the win of being at the top of that list. And that created a different version of him. He wasn't worried about how, he was only worried about who he had to become. And he felt it to be real, thinking from the event. Okay? He wasn't watching the event as if it was far away from him. He was actually participating in that movie. When you visualize yourself in thinking from an event of doing something and being someone different, you become that person that can do it, because you will be possessed by an entirely different character and concept of self and state of consciousness, to where you're just acting within this new state. And you're going to do certain things exactly how they're supposed to be done in order for it to happen. And your world's also going to shift and change and make sure that happens too. But you're going to become the smartest person in the room, okay? The smartest person that is competing in that event, so to say. If you really visualize and feel yourself doing this, if that's something that you absolutely desire, you become that person that can do it, because you will be possessed by an entirely different character and concept of self and state of consciousness, to where you're just acting within this new state. And you're going to do certain things exactly how they're supposed to be done in order for it to happen. And your world's also going to shift and change and make sure that happens too. But you're going to become the smartest person in the room, okay? The smartest person that is competing in that event, so to say. If you really visualize and feel yourself doing this, if that's something that you absolutely desire. And I'm saying it's not about how. You never wonder how, because once you become who you need to be, you will know how. You won't be asking how, because you will no longer have those issues. You'll know how to solve all of those issues. There won't even be issues in your life anymore. And that's a lot to do with frequency. When you're at a really high frequency, you're in your wish fulfilled, you visualize yourself being this new person, and you come across someone that's in a low frequency, you're not going to receive that information from that low frequency. Okay, this is not going to happen. By the time that low frequency energy, whether they're negative or whatever they're, going on and on about, that stuff's not going to reach you, okay? When it does, you're going to see the positivity in the negative aspect of whatever they're saying. You're not going to feel that. That's how you know whether you're in your feeling of your wish fulfilled, or you're in flow state, or you're in an enlightened state. When you're in an enlightened state, there is no such thing as low frequency. You can be around the most low frequency person, and you're not going to receive any of that low frequency. That low frequency person, your mindset is going to shift everything that they're saying for your benefit. You're going to take something from that person that's going to benefit you, and you're going to grow from it, because you're an enlightened person with a high frequency. The only thing you need to be focused on is who you need to become. Who you need to become, and that is isolating your ability to visualize yourself being the person that you want to be right now, and as you're going to sleep at night. Who is the person that has everything that you desire right now? And ask yourself questions. How would I feel if I was this person now? And you're doing this periodically throughout the day, and as you're going to sleep at night. And then you will become that person. And then you will know how. You won't be asking anyone how. You won't be wondering how. It's just going to be like walking or breathing or seeing or hearing. You're just doing it, because that's who you are. It's automatic, okay? You're aligned with that frequency of energy, okay? Because you're doing the leaf exercise, you're doing the reverse course, you're mastering the glitches, the ladder, everything. I mean, you're going through this systematic approach in the classroom That's designing your mind to be able to capture these feelings and to visualize and to know when you're in a low frequency. That way you get yourself out of it, and how to, really bring yourself back into this high level being, okay? And be able to, actually fall asleep and go into SATS, with your wish fulfilled, visualizing yourself being the person that you want to be, not wondering how it's going to happen. Because if you're wondering how, then you're not the person that you need to be yet. But